This instructional video provides the activities necessary to remove the front section from a Zenith high-low with a power front installed. Our first step will be to utilize the release knob here, and we'll utilize that release knob in order to have the pelvic cushion be brought in contact with the abdominal. Okay? And what that does is it shortens the entire length of the cushion table. Okay? Next step be to raise the table and to prep the area for service. Prepping the area for service is to provide a nice protected cover over that beautiful painted surface. So in the event a small part or a small tool is dropped, there's no damage to the surface beneath. As part of our preparation for this job, we're going to go ahead and put a protective film in this area on the pipe on the left side and on the right side. And we're going to use a plastic film 2.5 inches wide, 5 inches or 13 centimeters long, and we're going to wrap that around the pipe right up next to the casting. And because at one point in these activities we're going to release that casting from its position and the casting is going to slide down, we want to protect the beautiful chrome surface against metal-on-metal contact. Next, we have a special cover to protect the beautiful chrome surface of the power front. And we'll go ahead and insert that cover. This is a vinyl material with some Velcro. And we'll wrap that around, and that protects the surface should a small part. And we use the tape to do that. Once all the activities are completed in this job, the tape is easily removed and the surface is not harmed. We'll do it on the right side, and we'll repeat the same activities on the left side, and we'll prepare that. Next activity is we're going to go ahead and press the power front button to bring the entire front section and rear section down to the bottom of the table. Once that's done, we're going to zap the table. Zero energy potential. We're going to pull the plug from the wall so there's no power to the table at this point in time. Let's go ahead and summarize the 6 tools that are required for this activity. We'll have a front section lock knob, a 7/16 inch wrench, 9/16 inch wrench, a 5/32 inch T-handle, Allen wrench, a 3/16 inch Allen wrench, and finally a 7/32 Allen wrench.
First thing I'm going to do is grab the 7/16 inch wrench, come to the power front linkage assembly, and remove the stop screw.
And we're working from the right side of the table.
Next, I'm going to grab the 9/16 wrench, working from the right side of the table, remove the bolt at the end of the pull rod. When I remove this bolt, there will be a spacer inside of the hole. You need to keep that spacer with the bolt. Okay. Remove the bolt, making sure that the spacer stays with the bolt. Next, we're going to remove the pull rod spring.
And we're working again from the right side of the table.
With that spring removed, we're going to pull the power front linkage assembly knob towards us, and you can remove the pull rod.
And And that comes right out.
Next, we're going to take the 7/32 Allen wrench, remove the screw from the left side of the table by the power front linkage knob. We're going to remove that completely, replacing it with the front section lock knob.
Let's see that.
We are going to tighten this hand tight. Next, taking the 5/32 T-handle Allen wrench, we're going to present it to the 4 screws connecting the linkage for the power front to the front section.
And we're looking up underneath the table here. And each of those 4 screws will be removed completely. 2 on the right side and 2 on the left side.
Next, with the 4 screws removed from your power front section, I'm going to take the 3/16 Allen wrench, remove the 2 screws in the bottom of this chrome casting. They may be snugged because they are Loctited in place.
Okay, so we'll remove one from the right, and then we'll remove the second one from the left. And that will complete that activity.
Now, with our screws removed from our casting, we're going to peel our protective sheet back, going to the silver override valve, open, turn counterclockwise so that the table starts coming down by itself, put our protective coating back, and step back and let the table come down.
And again, we repeat, in one of the previous steps, we have unplugged the table. It is ZEP'd, zero energy potential. So the table will come down with gravity at this stage. Do not plug the table in until you're instructed to do so in this instructional video.
The next activity is we are going to go back to our front section lock knob, loosen that knob, turn it counterclockwise, and move our entire front section forward.
All the way to the front.
Leave the knob loose. Now, with moving the front section all the way forward, I've opened up the middle part of the table. I'm going to come to this teardrop shaped casting. You'll notice there's a set screw. I'm going to take my 3/16 Allen wrench and loosen that set screw till our casting moves freely.
We're working from the left side there, and there's also same casting on the right side with a set screw. Loosen that, and we notice it's loose. We can move the whole casting. There's no reason to remove the set screw, only loosen it.
Is to lift up slightly on the rod and we pull the casting back. Do the same thing to the right side of the table. And then we are going to grab hold of the front section, lift, slide back, and the front section is off.